Floor 3. Yes, the difficulty does continue to steadily increase in episode 9. But I would definitely probably say Floor 3 is probably one of the harder maps in episode 9. I would still say, of course, maybe this map or Floor 5 or maybe even Floor 7 might be the hardest map in episode 9. And episode 9, again, is hard. This map is not only hard, but it can be confusing at times, adding on to the difficulty of the mass amount of enemies in different locations. And of course, it's because, again, there are a lot of doors and a lot of rooms that are very similar in this map. So it makes it confusing because you don't know if you've been to this room before or not because of how similar it looks. So it can be very, very easy to overlook something, such as that small blue room towards the end. I almost, again, forgot about that. But because, of course, I try to keep my walkthrough smooth and get to as many rooms on like a smooth, fluent level as possible, sometimes, just overlook it like a map like this, as it is tough, again, indeed, to navigate. But what is also tricky about this map is that the rooms can be deceiving. They look smaller, but there's actually much more to them than they look. An example, of course, would be after you come out of the start room and you're in that rectangle area, whereas there's like the 3 doors across on each side, and then the 2 doors on each of the other sides. Like you go towards like the brown walled area, and it looks like it's just just like this little maze. But then it's like you turn the corner one way, there's one thing, then another way, then there's another thing. Basically, it's like it's a small area, but there's a lot more to it than it looks. So that is a huge disadvantage. And again, it can be tricky for sure. And it could lead to a lot of traps and a lot of ambushes for sure as well. So this map is indeed full of a lot of tricks and surprises, making it hard and a little bit confusing. At least the secrets for the first couple maps, there isn't a lot. There's a couple of them though that have a little bit more secrets than they look, but we'll of course get to that later. But that, guys, is indeed Floor 3. On to Floor 4 in the next video. And until then, guys, I am the Club of the Man, 1993.